3.2 External Projects, Project 9, Concluding Your Work. Today I completed my case study interview with Stevie Cussons, the fine art sculptor, printer and video maker. Really successful. I've never really had the opportunity to interact and do an interview. I would say possibly informal interview, formal interview, but it was interesting. She's a very interesting person, the type of person that you could listen to for hours, I think. Her ideas, her opinions, very interesting. And it was interesting because she's semi-followed my journey. She's answered all of my questions and been really helpful, good communication and so forth. So I kind of think that out of all of the case studies that I've done, this probably was the slightly more in-depth one. And I made the right choice of choosing Stevie to take part in the case study. We discussed dyslexia, which is my theme for my project, and she discussed very openly her opinions on her practice, dyslexia broadly with the education system, and how she perceives how we can form from an early age when we read and write and so forth. And she also agreed that it can be difficult being dyslexic, but she also agreed that we have our own coping mechanisms to overcome the difficulties and the obstacles that a dyslexia candidate faces. It was interesting when I asked her towards the end of the interview, does she think that dyslexia is a superpower? And it was kind of quite nice that she didn't, in her opinion. I think that's probably due to the experience of her own sister and her two sons, who have been very successful in their careers up until date. And it was just really enjoyable. It was just really enjoyable to participate in the interview. I kind of tried to outline some questions that would kind of relate to her own career-based background. She kind of has worked with science, kind of scientific work, and this does relay within her own practice. There were some good pointers, mind mapping and post-it notes to build up ideas. And we kind of also confirmed that research is a key point to kind of anybody's practice. And the more research that you do, the more reading, the more post-it notes about your learning improves you as a practitioner within your own practice and improves the work and also your own personal knowledge. So it was just brilliant to kind of have a conversation and to listen. Hopefully that I hope that she kind of found that the interview was stimulating, and then it gave her an opportunity to give some feedback verbally about the subject matter. So overall, I conclude that I think I made a very good choice. I've just watched the playback on Panopto of the interview, and I kind of thought thumbs up to it. And it kind of is a good conclusion to Stevie Cussons' case study.